What's up, everybody? It's been a minute since I've done videos, man. I've been working extremely hard to make everything better for the website, for YouTube, just overall. So looking to hire a couple of people, do a few things. Obviously, I'm going to do that locally. I'm here in Memphis, but we won't worry about all of that. Got a different kind of video for you today, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it. I think I've seen probably a couple of other people do videos of this company, but they won't do them quite in the same way that I'm about to get into. So I want you guys to kind of stay with me. But we're doing a We Are Underdogs shoot. Now, I got the box right here, right? And I haven't opened it. This is how it arrives from the company. So let's get a closer look at it. And I'm going to move the camera up so you guys can really get a look at what I'm doing here. So this is the box as it ships from Portugal, right? So it comes in through Belgium. I'm going to move that up. I guess I won't move it all the way up because my address is on it. But you have your declaration and your shipping that sends it the rest of the way. I think it came by... was it the post office? I think it was the post office. I haven't even looked inside of this packaging over here to see what this is on the inside of it. But, gotta take something out so I can cut open this plastic. It's a lot tougher than it looks. But let's open this up, peel everything away, and see what's inside of the packaging of the We Are Underdog shoe. And I'm trying to remember what shoe I bought, man. It's crazy. Hopefully it's on the box and I'll be able to tell you everything you need to know. And this looks like custom information. Yep. The SW-02. It's got all of my information on there, right? SW-02. And the quantity is just one pair. Men's leather shoes with rubber. So it just gives you all of the information. It took the shoes about 2 weeks to get here, man. So I ordered them. And they got here, make sure I keep that straight, and it's just a lot of different paperwork from international shipping. As far as the company is, they're doing some incredible work. I got to say that first, that what they're doing is they're taking designers from Pensole, and what they're going to do is give those designers, this is packed like it came from China, man, all of this tape. So let's take some time and get this thing busted open. But I bought these probably over a month ago. They got here probably 2 weeks ago, but because I've been working so hard on the business, nothing inside of the box. Put that down over there. And here goes the lid. We are underdogs. Am I upside down? Yeah, I'm upside down. We are underdogs. Remember, the designers are Pensole graduates. I think most of them are. You had a couple of the designers are from Portugal. But here's our message from the designer. And I'm moving stuff all over the place. It's a new format for the videos, a little bit longer too. Dear supporter, thank you for your interest and support for my creative endeavor. It's a true joy and honor for me to introduce the SW-02, which if you're a fan of Public Enemy like I am, you like S1W, but SW-02, to the world and ultimately onto your feet. As someone who deeply appreciates and respects well-crafted things, it was perfect for WAU to execute my concept. And owning this pair, I hope that same feeling and perspective translates to you as well. There's not a lot of design on the box. I hope it's recycled, but it's probably not. The style here on the front, right? Make sure you see that. Hopefully you saw that. Style SW-02, black metal, US size 13, my size. But, it's not like, I don't know. How should I feel about this? I made my own shoes before, so matter of fact, I should turn the camera and show you this corner of the wall over here where my shoes are. So I understand the packaging, but the box, it's just a basic box, top off. Nothing fancy. The label's not like crazy dope or anything. But we do like the paper. But we have the We Are Underdogs labels right there. And I know I have to get the camera angles right, so just bear with me. Whoa. This thing is intense looking. I thought the bottom was all black though. As usual, I'm gonna go with this kind of look so you guys can see it right there inside of the box. And I'm gonna pull these out. This is a really distressed. It's not as heavy as I thought it would be. I mean, pulling it out of the box for the first time, yo, this joint is actually kind of fly. It's really fly. The outsole, not very sturdy at all. It's not really thick. You can, basically like a cup sole. So that leads me to think that there's nothing between the upper and the midsole. Trying to see if the insole will come out. And it does. So yeah, you're sitting on top of the last there. Moving that up. Hopefully you can see that. Looks like it's been worn, huh? It's a crazy looking shoe, man. SW-02. I can't remember who the designer is. I'll put it down here in the description once I look the shoe up to make sure I have the designer correct. But this worn look, or is this a worn look? Is it intentionally this way? It's got FE on the bottom right there. And FE, as you know, if you're a science guy, is the code for iron. This joint looks like iron, man. This insole, Pete. All right, there it is. Isamu Jarman. Isamu Jarman is his name, right? The designer's name. And then you have the We Are Underdogs. And then you have in collaboration with Pensole, right? And I got this joint just sitting up here like this. But I'm going to try this on, man, because it's my size. I made sure I got it in my size. I'll probably end up giving them to my son. I'm intrigued by the shoe. This kind of rustic look. I'm going to move that up so you can see the outsole. And see what it looks like, the midsole and the outsole. Right? It looks dirty, doesn't it? But I think it's distressed intentionally. So the SW-02, that is a leather strip that's sitting on top of the cushion. Nothing technical about the cushion, just a nice piece of foam. Let's get this back on the inside. Now I'm looking for the laces. Oh, it's an inner sock liner. Booty, kind of like, I hate using another company's terms to discuss the shoe, but we are so familiar with things like, you know, with Nike and companies like that, but this is a neoprene sock that's on the inside of here. I don't think these shoestrings are functional, other than those are just decoration, basically. Just kind of decoration. But I don't think you get the full effect until I put these on my feet to see what they look like. But you got that We Are Underdogs debossed into there. Move that up. I got to get these on, man, because I don't think you're going to get a full effect of it until I put them on. So let's get these put on. All right. So I got my Haans on. Get these Haans off. And let's see what the fit is like on these shoes. All right, this should be interesting getting it on. Oh, not hard at all, man. They went on really well. And smooth. No problems getting them on. No problems at all, right? Yo, these are so soft, man. It's leather. Golly. Suede. Smooth. This doesn't look like anything that you'll see. I'm going to get the camera lower so you can see these a little bit more. But these are fresh, man. That's going to get some serious looks. Now, the one thing I did forget to show you was the heel here. And I think that's Isamu Jarman. I think those are his initials. Yep, IJ on the back. But man, I think sometimes we get kind of caught up in the details of whether a shoe is hot. I don't even see the size in this thing. I don't see the size anywhere. How did they know it was a 13? Or am I tripping? Am I missing where the size is? I don't know. I might be missing where the size is. It's gonna be like crazy transfer on this thing. All right, let's get this camera lower. Okay, so you get a good look at the shoes right now. They got a little bit of room, man. For a 13, it's really true to size, right? It's really true to size. But my goodness, man, it is a unique looking shoe. I think it's perfect. I might have just found my new favorite shoe, y'all. Let's get the camera back up here. All right, y'all. So that was like an on foot of the shoe. I'm actually going to pull it off and hold it up here a little bit closer so you guys can see what's up with it. Man, as far as sneaker boots, I think this is going to be my go-to for the fall. This neoprene sock feels good. It's a slip-on. There's no shoestrings. Those shoestrings are purely just a design element. And the shoe fit is based on the sock liner. I get why, this flap is kind of designed the way it is, because the sock liner isn't a tight fit. It doesn't compress, but it feels really good, man. And it feels like it's going to be a really warm shoe. I don't know if I rock it in the summer at all. But for the winter, this thing is going to be definitely on my feet. I think my son's going to steal these. They are dope. Isamu, great job. We are Underdogs. Incredible quality on the shoe. I want to look at the bottom and see. It's like this FE. I always look to see if like the outsole of a shoe has the logo on it. And I think when you're making a shoe for a new designer, and you're making it in limited quantities, then you're probably not going to be putting a lot of effort into molding and branding the outsole. But this kind of distressed look, it looks good, man. And I guarantee you when I wear these, people are going to be like, yo, what the hell are those? These are fly. It's a good shoe. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a lot longer than usual. Once I chop it up and edit it down, we should be good to go with time. But that's the We Are Underdogs SW-02 by Isamu Jarman. Who went to Pensole. Shout out Pensole. Shout out We Are Underdogs. I bought these, so not like a shout out in the terms of, somebody sent me this for free. Most of the shoes you're going to see from now on are all going to be bought, and I'll tell you if somebody gave them to me, and I'll still be honest about the shoes. I like this shoe. I think it's fresh. This is the second pair of Cole Haans I'm going to retire, man. I wore these in. I'm not going to wear those out. I'm wearing these out. That's it. Peace, y'all. Glad to be back, man. I'm glad I'm back doing videos again. It's awesome.